right, our praise to the Most High Yahweh and to His Son, our brother, Amashiach Yahushai. Peace and blessings to my brothers and sisters from the Israelite tribes. All right, in this video, we're going to get into some general information about the current health crisis, the current health problems that are plaguing uh, the society at this moment. So I'm going to be talking in general terms about different things about this health problem. Other than that, I will use the term pox, and that's it. Other than that, I'm trying to be proper and careful of the community guidelines and of the YouTube algorithm. So bear with me. So, um, I was on TikTok recently, and there was a brother that posted something about an article, and I was like, I think this is something that we need to better inform ourselves of, and not just that, but whenever we are making content dealing with different health crises, pandemics, and other health treatment and health information dealing with all these pandemics. I think this video is a decent uh, training tool to help people generalize their talking points or the topic that they want to talk about without exactly going vocally with the cadence of those things, saying the key phrases that YouTube don't want you to say. But, if you're a news or media outlet, you could report on it, or if you're working with the government, you can report on it. But if you outside those branches, you are not able to do that. So hopefully this video is, a template for that type of information. So let's get into the topic at hand. So I'll go here. I'm gonna scroll up. So this is not the article, but this is a article dealing with similar information on the similar person, dealing with the similar picture. So I'm gonna just share this. I'm not gonna read it. I'm gonna read in silence while everybody read along. And at a certain point, I'm gonna have to stop because it's a picture, and the picture is not too graphic, but at the same time, it's creepy, or it's not, suitable content that I want to share. So um, I'll put the link of this site in the description, and you gotta look at the picture and the rest of the information. So I'm gonna scroll up. And well, I'm going too fast, my bad. I'm gonna just do this real quick. All right, so shall we begin? I almost almost pulled up too far, but yeah, that's the furthest I could go with the picture. So as you can see with this article, so he wasn't diagnosed with the health crisis that is plaguing some people right now, but instead he was diagnosed with a different health problem, a minor health problem, and after that they found out that he had other underlying health problems that range from serious to extreme. So this is an interesting uh, article. So it's not that long, and it's a short article after the picture. And like I said, I'm gonna put the link in the description because maybe some of y'all want to see the rest of the shot, and all it's really showing is the problem with the nose area. Other than that, it tells you, I believe in here in this information, it tells you exactly how they handled the treatment. So I think they just talked about the different treatment, the procedure, the health screening technique. Other than that, we're gonna have to go somewhere else for the rest of the information. So we go, yeah, go here. We go here. So I'm gonna come back to that one. We go here. So we go to this page right here. This is talking about one of the underlying health problems that person had and how they treated it is on this page. So I'm gonna just scroll down on the various information dealing with this health problem. So eventually I'm gonna rant a little about this. Other than that, I'm gonna just solely uh, show the information with the treatment, the health solutions with the underlying health problems. So if I'm going too fast, don't worry, I'm gonna link this as well to the description box. And this is good information to know because it shows you the different treatments, the updates of those procedures, and that's about it. And you can see the rest. This is not even the best part. The best part of the information comes a little bit later. A little bit later. So that's about it. Let me see something. Yeah, that's about it with that. Sorry about if I was moving too fast. Let's see, not that. We're going back over here. Okay, here we go. This is a Mayo Clinic treatment on another underlying health problem the person had. So here you go. Same thing with this information. I will link it. Now, in the article, it tells you how far along the person was uh, on these underlying health problems. I guess they was doing like blood count or plasma count or platelet count, whatever the blood testing regimen or way that they technique that they use to find out this information. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical expert. I just look at some of this stuff and it goes over my head. My thing is DNA, dealing with haplogroups and other types of DNA structures. Other than that, this part, when it comes to health problem and underlying health issues, um, it's something that in the past I got into, and every once in a while I get into looking into information dealing with hereditary or chronic health issues, if I could say that for the replacement of the words that I want to say. So so and a lot of these questions, the some doctors they ask these questions in general, and like I said before, I had a health problem in the past, and yeah, they start to ask creepy, crazy, stupid stuff, and I was like, yeah, this is the first and the last time I do this. I'm gonna make sure whatever um, health problems I have, I research and check out the symptoms hourly, daily before I get involved with being committed to a clinic or to a doctor. And hopefully, I'm able to do the information on the doctor, the profile of the doctor, even go as far as social media account of the doctors, because in the past that all they had was like profiles on a highlight page for doctors, but now most of these doctors are on social media. So it just good to just inform yourself about your health problems and the clinic or the doctors or the hospitals that you're trying to put yourself into for the treatment. So don't forget about that. So now we get to the good part. So right here, this is NIH. NIH is something that I often use for DNA information. Well, this is a site that get into a lot of different types of information, like I said before, and other videos. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this. A little bit of commentary, not a lot, but it's the obvious stuff because with this, first time I heard about this was probably 2 months ago on YouTube on one of the news channels that I subscribe to, and they was very vague and general with the information that they was giving. They talked about the history. They talk about the recent cases. They talk about how rare it is and how um, there's no current health treatment for it. Other than that, they go, there's health solutions, but other than those things, it shouldn't be a concern. And as soon as I'm just paraphrasing, as soon as they said that, I was like, this could be worse than what they are reporting. And for them to report it the way they are reporting, and this is dealing with a couple of cases from West Africa, is like, okay, well, this might be a serious thing. It might be a repeat cycle of what we just went through with another health crisis recently. So I'm gonna just scroll so you could read it. I might do some commentary. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So just scroll up a little bit before. Okay. So they say this. I wanna focus on an area. Let me back out. Okay. So they say that right there, but the the trauma, the stigma, and the scarring of the remnant of the problem is still visible. How much scarring, how much visibility would it leave? I don't know. That's something that is up to your healthcare and your dermatologist. Other than that, they say this right here, but at the same time, I think one person went under due to underlying health problems in um, a situation in India. I think that was the only case that I heard of um, being uh, an issue with somebody going under or passing away. If I could say those words for the video. So we scroll up a little bit faster, and we see some ways to see how this problem is transmitted. And then further down, it goes into the history. So I'm gonna just scroll up a little bit. And then at a certain point right here, it goes into risk factors dealing with a certain group of the population and their behavior. So, and that's why those questions are often asked by doctors, but at the same time, common sense would just tell them to draw blood, just draw blood. Because um, often people won't disclose a lot of the health problems that they are having because they can't afford to. They are just for a quick fix, and that's about it. Other than that, if you're trying to save the world through this one person, you probably won't be able to do that because like most of the time a lot of people have a lot of underlying health problems, and it's hard to diagnose a lot of things. I've been through that situation, and yeah, they they wasn't good at diagnosing stuff, and they made up stuff. They made up stuff about me. And I was like, yeah, hurry up and get me out of this place because like it was like the worst experience I ever had in a hospital and with doctors ever. So that's why it's very important to inform yourself, to screen the information because a lot of hospital facilities and doctors and insurance groups, they are operating as retail groups. So they have consulting firms and other business entities that give them information on a lot of the products, a lot of things, and that's about it. And they are there to promote that product. Uh, to heal you and to make you whole again is secondary. The whole name of the game is to promote that, you know, that healthcare vehicle slash product and get the kickback money. So let me do that. And this is the other part. Um, let's see. There was something in here that I wanted to pull up. Could be at the bottom. And here goes some more health groups or people that are at risk. And a lot of these groups are most of the time at risk because uh, underlying health problems or other problems dealing with their immune system. So this is the problem with the media. The media is not getting into the talk about autoimmune problems. So and I think at the bottom right here, this is it. Yeah. So here we go. So up a little bit more, and this is the thing. So you have a health screening. You um, get whatever health solution that they give you, but at this current point in time, this site is saying this is the case with the health solution. So it's a slight cosmetic fix for the problem. Just like the last health crisis we had, they told us that it will limit the severity of the episode. The only issue is, the mutation of the problem. The other issue is, what if you misscreen and you don't look at the underlying health problems? You run the risk of a infection or allergic reaction. So they should be blood testing people. The health screen, number one, without corrupting the blood screen process via using the information for other uh, business techniques. Uh, just blood screen these people before you give them the health screen. And this way you'll say, okay, there's a percentage chance that this may not work for you because of this health problem. You know, we are wasting resources because you're trying to save people that are knocking on death door, So this is the problem. And then y'all trying to save a whole community of people that are into risky living to begin with. So a lot of resources are being given to one group of people to begin with that they're going to turn around and it's going to be useless to begin with because of the behavior. So what's going on with that? So this is the stuff that the media tend to get wrong or purposely want to make wrong instead of make right with informing people on the current situation at hand. And that was all I wanted to get into on this video because I don't want people to lose interest, get bored. This is just a template video for people that trying to figure out if they could do videos on pandemic or health screening, dealing with the different things that are coming to bear with different plagues. So that's all I have, and hopefully the algorithm of YouTube would let this video be. So with that being said, I want to say once again, all praise to the Most High Yahweh and to His Son, my brother, Amashiach Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessings once again to my brothers and sisters from the Israelite tribes. I just want to thank y'all once again for the views and the comment. Like always, leave a comment and I'll get to it with a video or a response. But other than that, in this video, I have to disclose to y'all, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical expert. I'm not the brightest. I'm not the smartest. I'm just concerned about certain things that aren't being told to us about certain things. So we just gotta probably educate ourselves and then arm ourselves with better options and information from the advice that we seek out ourselves before we start to seek the information from retail companies and insurance companies using the faces of doctors and nurses and medical experts when we are in a bad health situation. So that's about it. And once again, thank y'all for everything. Take care.